All right. Hopefully you can hear me. I am not sure who is all here. Hola clase, ojalá que me pueden escuchar. Lo siento que llegué muy tarde, so late. I was here on time, but I didn't realize I would have technological difficulties. The microphone didn't work on my other computer that I use for work. I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, because I know that you had a lot of other things that you needed to be doing, especially since, we were celebrating our Royals win. I hope you had fun at the desfile parade. Unfortunately, I didn't go so I could get all my papers graded, so dedication. All right, so the purpose of this time is to talk a little bit about the tarea that you had last night. It talked about tres verbos: tener, querer, y necesitar. We're going to start with necesitar because that is a verb. That is a regular AR verb. I've got a board here to help me as I teach you for this, I guess, podcast or whatever we're going to call it. So we know that regular AR verbs have the following endings. Let's see if you can figure them out before I show them. What are the endings for regular AR verbs? All right, I'm going to go ahead and show it to you. Hopefully it's not backwards. If it is, you're going to have to flip it yourself. O, as, a, amos, ice, and an. Okay? If that was backwards, you're going to have to flip it yourself because I don't know what else to do. So if necesitar is a regular AR verb, then we should see it written like this. Necesito, necesitas, necesita, necesitamos, necesitáis, y necesitan. This is a difficult word to say, but eventually you'll get it. Necesito, necesitas, necesitan, necesitamos, necesitáis, necesitan. Okay? Now, we know that necesitar means to need. I had a paper towel. There it is. To need. So if you want to say, do you need help? You would say, necesitas ayuda. Do you need help? If you want to say, yes, I need help, ¿cómo se dice yes en español? Sí. I need. ¿Cómo se dice I need? Necesito. And then we already talked about help being ayuda. Sí, necesito ayuda. Hopefully it flips back around because otherwise it's going to be silly. All right. Now, what if you want to say, no, I don't need help? Whenever I ask a question, do you need help? You must first answer the question sí or no. So no. And then to say, I don't need help, you will say, no necesito ayuda. It looks like you're saying no twice, but that second no is actually the not. Do not need help. You do not translate do in Spanish when it's working as a helping verb. No necesito ayuda. I should practice writing backwards so that you guys can see this. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give you a few sentences for you to practice. The first sentence is, we need to dance. She needs a friend. And you all need homework. These are the 3 sentences that you are to translate. We need to dance. She needs a friend. And you all need homework. I'm going to go ahead and give you time to do that. And then I will translate them on here, even though you can't read it. All right. If you need more time before I show you the answer, go ahead and pause it. I'm going to flip the board. We need to dance is necesitamos bailar. She needs a friend. Ella necesita una amiga. You all need homework. Ustedes necesitan tarea. Remember, you can use vosotros, but it would be vosotros necesitáis tarea or la tarea to add that in that definite article in front of it. Now let's go ahead and move on to the next verb because that time is moving fast. The next verb that was on your tarea was tener. Tener is a weird one. It is an E to IE verb. What that means is that in almost every form, you will take that first E and change it to an IE. So we call tener a stem changer or a boot verb, but it's also got a little P at the top because it's a go and yo. So in order to say I have, it's tengo. But then it's E to IE in all the other forms in the shoe. So it'd be tienes, tiene, tienen. But the E stays the same in nosotros and vosotros. Tenéis. Tenéis. Remember, tener normally is to have as in possession, but sometimes it's to be with certain phrases. So if you want to ask, like, how old are you? You would say, ¿Cuántos años tienes? Now, if you want to say, do you have the book? You do not translate do, so don't ask how to say do. You would just say, ¿Tienes el libro? Now go ahead and try and respond, no, I don't have the book. See if you can do it. No, no tengo el libre. No, it's not tieno, it's tengo. Remember, it is irregular. Ahora, when you have tener que, this phrase means to have to do something. This is so that you can learn how to make excuses. En la cultura latina, if you have something that you need to do, it is not okay if someone asks you if you want to go to a party and you just say no. That's actually disrespectful. So oftentimes people give excuses to explain why they can't go to an event. Sometimes they'll just say sí and then not show up, but that's neither here nor there. So if someone says, Profe, ¿puedes ir a la fiesta? Can you go to the party? I might say, no, I have to clean my house. So I'm going to go ahead, give you time to say, no, I have to clean my house. Remember, you're using tener conjugated and then the word que. I'll give you an example. No. To clean the house is limpiar la casa. So if someone asks me if I can go to a party, I might say no. Tengo que limpiar la casa. That's an R at the end, limpiar. Regular AR verb to clean. La casa, we talked about that when we talked about things in the house. What if I want to say, can your sisters go on a date? So, ¿pueden salir tus hermanas? It's like, dude, why don't you ask them yourself? No, I'm just kidding. And I might say, no. They have to, what's a good excuse? They have to do their homework. So I might say, no, tienen que hacer su tarea. They have to do their homework. Another thing I could have said is, no, they have to eat at the house. So, tienen que comer en la casa o a la casa. Okay? En la casa, mejor. Let's move on to the next verb. That next verb was querer, to want something. I know a lot of times you guys want to express your wishes and desires and your wants and give me excuses. When we use querer, that means to want, and it is an E to IE. That means that first E in querer will change to an IE in everything except for nosotros and vosotros. So that you get quiero, quieres, quiere, queremos, queréis. En España, quieren. So if you're like, Miss Nim, I don't want to study. I don't want to study. No quiero estudiar. But we know that's not true because you do want to study. If I want to say, do you all want to learn Japanese? I would say, quieren aprender, regular ER verb, japonés. Question marks on both sides because it's a question. ¿Quieren aprender japonés? And if you want to say no, you would start by answering the question. No. And how do you say I don't want? I'm going to write it as I give you time. I don't want to learn. No. No quiero aprender. At this point, go back through that tarea. Make sure that you have it changed from an E to an IE in the boot on that chart. And practice saying the phrases on your tarea. In order to get the extra credit, you must answer the 6 questions that are in the description section. Make sure you do that and bring it to class tomorrow. Write it legibly so I know. Also get a parent signature saying that you've watched this whole entire video. Lucky for you, it was only 15 minutos. Hasta mañana. Cuídese mucho.